Okay. So this was our initial one. This was the initial investment, and then this is the new one. Okay, this is the new one. So we want to look at the crowding out here. We want to look at the crowding out. Okay. Now, this is the initial one. So the crowding out in investment here is going to be the difference between the old investment, okay, the old investment and the new one. And this is the old one, this is the new one. Okay, this is the old one, this is the new one. So the crowding out is what? Is 21. So here, government spending has increased by 30, which means that there's an initial increase of 30 units in AD. But now investment has fallen by what? By 21. So it means that the increase in AD now is just 9. It's just 9 because the 30 units increase is being taken away by what? By this 21 decrease in investment. So we are left with just a 9 unit increase in what? In aggregate demand. Let's look at what is happening to savings. For the new savings, you need to put the new interest rate into the savings function. Okay, so if we put it here, this is what we are getting. We are getting 32, but this was the initial one. This was the initial one. Okay, this was the initial one. So what are we getting now? The new one minus the old one, we are getting an increase of what? 9. So if savings is increasing by 9, it means that consumption has decreased by what? By 9. So if we add this decrease of 9 units to this decrease of 21 units, we are getting a decrease of what? 30 units, which is taking away all the initial increase in the government spending. Okay. So that is what we have been talking about. That whenever, so this means there's 100% crowding out. 100% crowding out. Government expenditure increased by 30, but collectively investment and consumption has decreased by 30. So there's no change in aggregate demand at all. And if there's no change in aggregate demand, it means that there's no change in how do we call it, in output. You see, AD will not change and Y2 will not be affected at all. Okay. And so this, we've done this. Okay. How much of investment is crowded out? That was the initial one minus the new one, the one that we had 21. Okay. So that was the crowding out in investment. Okay. And then how much of consumption is affected? That's what we did. Consumption increased by what? Increased by 9. Okay, because the reason is that there's a decrease in what? There's an increase in savings. So if savings is increasing by 9, it means that consumption is what? Is decreasing by 9. So there's no change in aggregate demand at all. Please, any question? But we are to redo this using the loanable funds diagrams. We have to use the diagram. So I will leave that one to you. Use the diagrams. You are using this question, but use diagrams to show the numbers and the changes and all that. Do it, take a picture of it and send it to me on WhatsApp. Is that okay?